Hard hit into right. Back at the wall. Tie game!
Swanson hit on the ground toward the vacated hole, but Jimenez gives ground and gets to it and throws him out. Nice reaction by Jimenez. 2-2 coming to Jimenez. And he lines one the other way. Andres Jimenez has his first big league hit. Benintendi cuts it off. And Jimenez going to left center field. Picks up that initial knock. And they'll take that baseball out of play for safekeeping.
Happy camper. Remember that. That was a bullet. I like what I see from him at the plate.
Jimenez strikes one out to center. Back goes Bradley and can't get to it, and it rolls to the center field fence. Cano running with 2 outs will score easily. Jimenez all the way to third with his first major league triple, his first RBI, and he's given the Mets the lead. It's 3-2 New York in the 6th.
Not good if it's outside.
There he goes. That was inside. Ramos brushed him away, but an easy steal for Jimenez. And the tying run in scoring position.
Jimenez dragging a bunt. It's a beauty. Freeman tosses, and there's no way Newcomb was going to beat Jimenez to the bag. And so Andres Jimenez shows off another part of his game.
And 1-2 pitch is rifled and caught at third. What a play by Jimenez. Ozuna robbed of what would have been at least a run-scoring single. Braves settle for one. They cash in a leadoff walk.
Andres Jimenez rolls one through the infield, and he's got his second hit of the night. And now facing the cutters and curves of Mark Melancon. And the cutter hit on the ground toward the middle of the diamond, and it sneaks through for a base hit. And so Jimenez, on the first pitch he sees, hits it right back up the middle, and the Mets have a leadoff man on. Chopper over the mound, grabbed by Jimenez on the move, and he throws out Cabrera. What a great read. 2 of those guys might not be available, and Jimenez ropes one into right field, and he's got himself another base hit. Taken the other way by Jimenez, and that's down for a base hit. Nice work by Andres Jimenez going the other way with that fastball, and the Mets with a pair of 2-out hit. And Jimenez hits one toward the hole, and that's going to go through for his second hit of the night. So Andres Jimenez continues to produce.
Up a leadoff home run on the first pitch he threw to Jock Peterson. This is hit sharply, nicely picked down there by Cronenworth. He'll take it to the bag himself, working from the ground up nicely right there for out number 1. Beatty hits a ground ball to the backhand of Cronenworth to second for 1 to first. That's a double play with Paddock covering the bag. And a ground ball to third base. Machado's got it. His throw is high. The tag applied on the way by. Nicely done by Cronenworth. And to come off the bag to retrieve it, but slaps the tag on, 1 down.
How about Jake doing it all over at first base?
And sends one down the first base line. Cronenworth gets it and wins the race to the bag. What a play by Jake Cronenworth, laying it out at the line to make that grab. And then quickly scampers to the bag for out number 1.
Oh, Jake is doing it all down there.
He's waiting on deck, 1 out here in the 6th inning. This one is lined to left field. That ball will get in for a base hit. Machado being waved around. Pollock's throw will be cut off, and the Padres will take a 4-3 lead. Jake Cronenworth drives in the go-ahead run for the Padres in the 6th inning. In the air to right field. Back goes Jock Peterson at the wall, and that ball is gone. Home run for Jake Cronenworth. He is doing it all. In the big leagues for the first time, and he's got his first big league home run. It's off Dustin May and the Dodgers. It puts the Padres on top 2-0.
One of the few mistakes that May has thrown towards home plate. It looks like a curveball, and it speeds up his bat right down the middle.
Lined and caught at first by Cronenworth. He goes up and brings it down. This kid is getting it all done. Offensively, defensively, spectacular. Some ups right there.
Serious ups. Dinelson Lamet loves it. Everybody in a Padre uniform loves it. Wow.
Here is Luis Robert, and the pitch. High drive, center field, going back is the center fielder to the warning track, to the wall, jump, goodbye baseball! A 2-run home run off of the bat of Luis Robert, his first big league home run.
Find that baseball and hand it to number 88. Bring him home for the first time as a White Sox player. Luis Robert drills one for the first time. 2-0. Robert up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Abreu scores. Goins on his way home. It is 4-0 Sox. Luis Robert straight up the middle. He got a bash in the head from Santana, and he'll take the 2 runs.
First pitch swinging, a high fly ball into deep right center field. Starling looking, and it's gone over that right center field wall. And Luis Robert has hit his second big league home run. And the White Sox now leading it 5-0.
He got a first ball fastball. He doesn't wait around. If he gets something he likes.
Luis Robert, 1-ball-1-strike pitch. A little looper into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit to the wall. Garcia will score. Luis Robert to second base with a double. He's got a 3-hit game. He's a triple shy of the cycle.
Down the left field line into the corner. Not enough foul territory, though, for it to be a triple, you don't think. Robert has a double and his very first 2-out Luis Robert. First pitch hunting. High fly ball, right field. Back to the warning track. It's off the wall for Robert. A ringing wall ball. One is in. Second one home. Here comes the final one. Encarnacion scores. Clear him, Luis Robert, and the Sox lead. First major league at bat for Luis Robert, considered one of the best prospects in baseball.
Comes the first pitch, and he lines that one to left field, a base hit. That didn't take very long. Luis Robert with his first big league hit. They go station to station. First and second, nobody out here in the second inning.
That's his first big league hit. The ball flipped back to the Chicago dugout.
Supposed to, yes.
Robert pumps it into right center field, flying toward the alleyway and off the base of the wall. Luis Robert has a 2-hit debut.
This is a fastball outside, and it just explodes off his bat. I think Kepler thought he had a shot at it, but it sounds like a cannon going up. With great carry, oh, he's going to be.
They're on the corners for Solak. And this one through the right side, base hit. Refsnyder's in. Andrews will stop at second, but Solak picks up the RBI to make it 2-0.
Now Nick Solak. Nick Solak. He'll dump one into right field. The go sign's been given. 7-4 Texas.
Our coaching staff smile and look back on this inning and say maybe that gets us jump started.
Nobody out. Great opportunity here for the Rangers in the top of the 4th.
This one lined out toward right field. Drops in, heads to the corner, and we got a foot race. Frazier scores.
And that ties the game at 2. And Nick Solak, who's been hitting incredibly well of late, coming to the plate.
All right, 0-2. And this one up the middle. Base hit. That one just sneaks through. 2 runs will score. Solak has given the Rangers the early 2-0 lead. Well, you had to hold your breath for just a moment and make sure it got through.
Absolutely. This is part of the reason that Nick Solak is getting more and a leadoff double for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
All right, so 2 men on for Nick Solak. He had a similar spot first inning, and he delivered a 2-run single.
It's the 0-2. Solak hits one on the ground sharply left side, through to left field, a base hit. Kiner-Falefa hits the bag at third. He comes home and scores. Gordon's throw goes into third as Gallo stops at second.
So the Rangers
star at summer camp here in Seattle. 10 for 23, 4 homers, 7 runs batted in. Oh boy, that ball's tanked. That's gone. See you later. You can tell by the sound. Giddy up and gone. 1-0 Mariners. We're thousands of miles away. And you knew that sucker was way out of here.
Lewis. Back out to right field. A lot of carry. Back and gone. Opposite field home run for guess who? That man, Kyle Lewis. He has started 2020 with a bang of right field homers. At 5-5, and the count evens up on Lewis.
Go ahead run at second. And base hit right field. Reddick with the big arm. Nola scores right behind him. His shed. Look, he's in there safely.
What a great slide.
3 runs are in for the Mariners here in the top of the 8th inning. They lead it 7-5 with 1 out for Kyle Lewis. Swung on line drive into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. 2-run single for Kyle Lewis. 5 runs.
Kyle Lewis, a 9-game hitting streak. 2-2 curve laced towards short over that of Simeon in the alley in left center field. Crawford is on his way to third base, and he'll get there as the throw comes into second. And the Mariners are threatening with runners at first and third for Kyle.
First and second with 1 out, and that'll bring up Kyle Lewis.
The payoff. Desi's getting nervous. Here comes Crawford steaming around third. 6 straight multi-hit games for Kyle Lewis. He tacks on another. It's 5-0 Mariners.
The 1-0 pitch to Kyle, swinging a ground ball, skips off the top of the mound into center field for a base hit. Moore rounding third, being waved in by Manny Acta. Dillon will score easily. Up with the ball is Trout. The throw will go into second base. Kyle Lewis with an RBI single to center, scoring Dillon Moore. It's now the Mariners 4 and the Angels 1. And for Kyle Lewis, RBI number 10 on the year. The 0-1 pitch to Lewis on the way. Breaking ball, swing, and a fly ball deep into left center field. Going back on the run is Solak to the wall. Reaches up, and this one is gone. Goodbye, baseball. Kyle Lewis with his 4th home run of the season. Holy smokes, drives in 3. And the Mariners now have the lead 4-2 over the Texas Rangers. RBIs number 11, 12, and 13 on the year for the kid from Snellville.